All right. Hello. Oh, surprise. All right. I changed my mind. I was sitting around watching the Ruse-Yastremska match, and I'm like, you know what? That match feels like it's going to go forever. So why not? Let's watch Fonseca Rinderknech. If Eala comes on, we'll do a doubleheader. As much as I don't want to do doubleheaders, we'll do them if we have to. And look, we'll watch. I want to watch Fons. I was going to watch it anyway, so might as well watch it together. And then Eala versus Ostapenko will come on. And it could come in on 2 hours, right? And this match could go for an hour and a half. Fonseca and Rinderknech, well, Fonseca especially, could get through this pretty quickly. So why not? Why not watch Fons? And then we'll watch Eala versus Penko whenever that starts. Fonzie took the first game already. 1-love. Also, Zverev is on serve in his match. Yeah, Lehechka is 5-0 in the second. He's got to win that set to stay alive. As Rinderknech 15-love. It's going to be a fun matchup? Yeah. Monte Carlo known for double bagels. Yeah, I know, right? All right. 30-love. Rinderknech shows the fault. Second serve. All right. That goes out in the return from Fons. 40-love. Love. As the return goes into the back of Rinderknech. And then he comes to the net. Fonseca, but Rinderknech for the pass. Too good. 1-1. 1-1. Zverev's not looking good. And we'll keep an eye on Zverev as well. 1-0. Back to Fons. All right, as that goes out by Rinderknech, 15-love. As Rinderknech in the net, 30-love. Love. As the return goes into the front of Fonseca, that's a winner. 40-love. Have these guys ever played? No. First time meeting. Uh, 40-love. As the return goes to forehand of Fonseca. Forehand Rinderknech. Fonseca off the tape. Rinderknech gets it back. Fonseca forehand in the net. And it's 40-15. Well, that guy has some retro-looking glasses. Those are some early 2000s chrome. They're some sick-looking shades, to be honest. They look good. There's Zverev at 3-0 in the first set of his match. All right. 40-15. A little final from Rinderknech in the net. And Fonseca holds 2-1. Look at the wrong score. 2-1. It's 4-5. Yastremska leads. All right. 2-1 Fons. Also, Tabilo and Lehechka are battling in their match. Right. And yeah, it's Zverev at 3-0 against Garin. We're already seeing two upsets already. Having the Medvedev breakfast today, 2 bagels, please. Well, look, yeah. Delicious. We're watching Fons. Yeah, so where are all those people that were like, we're not watching Fonseca? We're watching him. Where are you? I feel like everybody left. There's a lot of people that were asking to watch Fonseca, and I see none of them here, so... If you want to watch these players, you gotta show up. You gotta show up. Otherwise, I'll just watch it on my own. Back to Rinderknech. Yeah, see, you guys are here all the time. And I appreciate that. But the people that were complaining, they're not here. That's what's the frustrating part. Waiting for Musetti, but I like the company here. Hey, nice. All right, love 15. Oh, Lehechka breaks. As the forehand goes into the backhand of Fonseca. Forehand from Rinderknech. To the backhand of Fonseca. It's Rinderknech forehand again. The backhand of Fonseca. Slice in the net. It's 15-all. 15-all. As Rinderknech serves again. By the way, Zverev is trying to get the break. And Rinderknech in trouble. 15-30. Serving to the backhand of Fonseca. And then Rinderknech with a smash. Fonseca with a forehand goes long. 30-all. All right, 30-all. There's Rinderknech with the drop shot. Fonseca's going to get there with a slice. Rinderknech lob. Fonseca smash. Puts it away. 30-40. Fonzie to get the break. 30-40. I tell you, this is a good crowd. I mean, Monte Carlo never disappoints with the crowds. It's always packed. It's always busy. Never disappoints. All right, break point for Fons. 30-40. Rinderknech serves. A fault. Second serve. I'll tell you what, though. I'm not a fan of the court camera. It's way too low, but that's just because it's a small court. So they've got it really close to the baseline. Like, it's really low because it's just the way it is. Backhand up the line. Fonseca's a winner for 3-1. There's the break. Love that for Fonseca. What a backhand. Yeah, they can't have the camera high, I guess, because it's on it's in a very, very small venue. So it's a little bit low for me, but that's all right. I understand. Still a great crowd, though. Packed stadium. 3-1. As Fonseca serves. Into the back of Rinderknech off the tape. The front of Fonseca. Rinderknech's backhand goes long. 15 love. Now, remember, the winner of this match takes on Berrettini, who we just saw take out Medvedev in one of the craziest results of the year. By the way, Garin holds 4-3 against Zverev. First serve a fault, second serve. And the return goes the backhand of Fonseca. Forno Rinderknech as Fonseca gets it back to the Forno Rinderknech. Back into backhand rally and Rinderknech hits it long. 30 love. 30 love. Is there a chance for Fonseca to make a deep run? The draw's open? Yeah. Hamburg Instagram posted that post looks like Holger to me. Comeback loading. I didn't see it. What I mean, he did say that he's playing in Madrid, or at least he's planning to play in Madrid. As a corner from Rinderknech in the net. 40 love. If Fonseca can get through to the quarterfinals through Berrettini, he could play Zverev in the quarters. Yeah. And that would be awesome. All right, 40 love. All right, Fonseca holds. Good serve. And he takes a 4-1 lead. All right. 4-1. 15 minutes, Fonzie. Hey, Tabilo broke back. Come on. If Tabilo can just win in straight sets, that would be fantastic. Because that would just justify me not picking Lehechka. It would be the risk that is worth taking. It would just make my team I just feel so good about my team then. I need Echeverry to win today. He's got a chance. Because, yeah, I did toss up putting Lehechka in the team at the start of the week, but I changed my mind. And I went Menchik, and that was an error, but Berrettini's making up for that, so I'm happy with Berrettini. Menchik was a mistake, but that's fine. Is there a way next week? I'm just trying to see. If I get rid of Sinner and Menchik, do I want to do that, though? Menchik's playing. Do I get rid of Sinner and get rid of Monfils and bring in Rude? Who do I bring in? Rude? I don't know. I really want to... If Zverev loses today, I don't know. Do I bring in if I got rid of Sinner, I could bring in Ruud and Musetti. But they're both playing Barcelona with Alcaraz, and I don't like that. I need Munich players. I don't know who to bring in. Oh, I've got to get Feast in too, don't I? But Feast is playing Barcelona as well. Damn it, all these players are playing Barcelona. I got to bring in Zverev. Like, not bringing in Zverev would be stupid. Because he's the number 1 seed, and then it's Shelton, Bublik. And then Kaboli's the 4th seed. So Zverev, you have to bring Zverev in, right? I have to bring Zverev in. Anyways, love 15 for second too good. No, Eala hasn't started yet. Yeah, you got to bring Zverev in. Unless he plays Fonseca like second round. then you've got to make a real choice. When's the draw come out for Barcelona Munich? It comes out on Friday, right? All right. 15-0. Nice hitting from Rinderknech. Because who else is there for Munich? You've got Kaboli, Cerundolo, Darderi. Not bad. Menchik. Diallo, Griekspoor, Mikkelsen, Bergs, Cilic. Fonzie's playing Munich, so is Tabilo, but I've already got them. Marijan, Altmaier, Hurkacz, Fucsovics, Tsitsipas. All right, 30-15. Yeah, I feel like you have to get Zverev, don't you? You have to get rid of Sinner to get Zverev. Anyways, nice pickup by Rinderknech. And then the slice is better from Fonzie. The volley goes wide by Rinderknech. 30-0. I'm gonna have to have a general meeting with the coaching staff on who we get into the team. I need to book in a meeting for the weekend with the team, with the staff, with the recruiting, with the scouting team. We need to have a meeting, discuss who we get in for Sinner for next week. There could be maybe a possibility we get Sinner in for Madrid and Alcaraz doesn't play. That could also happen. Anyways, backhand rally. Another backhand from Fonseca up the line. That's a good shot. Rinderknech slices it back. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Forehand of Rinderknech. Fonseca gets it back. Rinderknech again with the forehand. Slice from Fonseca goes in. Rinderknech with the backhand up the line. Too smart. 40-30. It's hard because all good players are playing in Barcelona. I know, right? But you got to have Munich players because if one of them pops off in Munich, you're going to lose a lot of points. You're going to waste a lot of points, I should say. You got to have some Munich players. Because, yeah, like, what if you didn't pick Zverev and somebody in Munich, and he won Munich, and then you picked somebody else instead, and they lost in the quarters of Barcelona to Alcaraz? I mean, that's a risk, right? Got to wait for the draw to come out, though. But, yeah. All right, good serve. And then a volley from Rinderknech. She holds. 4-2 Fonseca with the break. You call Fonseca Fonzie? What inspiration, Mac? Huh? What are you talking about? Been his nickname before we even watched him. All right, 4-2. Fonseca. I mean, you could wait for the draw and pick anyone in the bottom half of the Alcaraz match, Alcaraz draw. True, but I might already have them. That's a problem. If Feast is down the bottom, I think Feast coming in would be a good idea. But if he's not in the, if he's up the top half with Alcaraz, I'm scared. Like that's going to scare me. I'm going to avoid him. Because who could you pick? So FAA is the second seed, so you can pick him. Demon or Musetti? If Musetti's Rude and Musetti down the bottom half against away from Alcaraz, maybe it's worth a pick. But there's also a possibility that Rude and Musetti are up the top half with Alcaraz. And then Feast will be unseeded. There's a chance that he plays Alcaraz in the second round, or even the first round. So that's like, you can't pick him. Draper's playing too, which is madness. 15-0, by the way. Yeah, Barcelona is just so... Yeah. The players I want to pick I might have to avoid because of the draw. If the draw turns out to be a nightmare for a nightmare for those guys. If you're playing Alcaraz, it's a nightmare. Oh, do they have 16 seeds? Okay. But still, 16 seeds. Is Feast seeded? Do they all get a bye in the first round? I thought it was like Rotterdam where there's no buys in the first round. Well, I'm getting confused. I might be getting confused. No, it's 16. Sorry, it's 8 seeds and nobody gets a bye. It's not 16 seeds. Last year it was 8 seeds. Everybody has to play day one. Volley for Fonseca. 15-30 here is Rinderknech with a lob. It's too good. Rinderknech has got breakback point. 15-40. All right. No, they are 16 seeds. All seeds get a bye in the first round. Are you sure? Did they change it? Because last year it was 8 seeds. Unless they changed it this year, but I haven't heard anything. It used to be, as that goes out by Rinderknech, it used to be, I think they changed it in 2025. Yeah, they did. In 2025, they changed it to a 32 size draw. They changed the draw size. It used to be 16 seeds. You're right. Because I'm looking here, the draw size was 48 players, and then in 2025 they cut it down to 32, with no one getting a bye in the first round. And the same with Munich. I like it looks like all the ATP 500s are 32 size draws this year. Double fault, Fonseca. We're back on serve. Yeah, it looks like all the ATP must have gone every 500 has to be 32, except for Washington. Washington's the only one that isn't a 32 draw. And I like that it's consistent. That's good. Consistency makes it easier to understand. Lehechka on the second. Poo. We're back on serve here, 4-3. Yeah, no, that's fine, Gene. You were right though. It was a 32. It was a 16 seed draw for the best part of a decade, over a decade. So what was the tiebreak score? 7-4. Okay. God, Lehechka's just hanging on for ever. Also, Zverev is hanging on as well. He's down 4-3. Musetti has proven he can beat Alcaraz and Sinner and the like. Are you sure? I don't think he's proven that he's going to beat Sinner. Where did you read that? I don't think he's ever beaten Sinner. Did you just make that up? I think you just made that up. He's literally never beaten Sinner. He's never won a set off Sinner. He hasn't proven anything against Sinner. What are you talking about? Come on. He can push Alcaraz. Wait, it's set point Garen? What am I reading? Ah, the stupid thing didn't upload. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Zverev is serving to stay in the set. My bad. Didn't update properly. Yastrzemski's got an ankle injury? That's not good. All right, Rinderknech serving to level. He was almost down a double break, and now he's back on serve. Yeah, so there's a medical timeout for Yastrzemska. She is getting a medical timeout on her ankle. I thought you weren't streaming this. Well, I'm just full of surprises, aren't I? By the way, it's not an ankle injury, it's a knee injury. Chad, are you just fucking with me today? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, Yastrzemska's got an ankle injury. Since when was the ankle on her knee? Like, that's not a thing. You're not even watching it. What are you... You just made it up. Yeah, she's got an ankle injury. Not even close. Well, actually, it's on the same part of the body, but come on now. Anyway, it's 15. Bro, it's just... Danny, you're notorious for just saying things that you're just making things up. You gotta fact check Danny every time he says something. Are you sure about that? It's a knee injury for Yastrzemska. It is an injury, though. You were half right. You were half right. Anyway, it's 15-0. Fonseca back in off the tape. Then a drop shot Rinderknech to good. 30-15. Zachary breaks? Where's Zachary playing? Where's Zachary playing? Oh, wait, she's playing Billie Jean King Cup. Ah, I forgot that was happening. Zverev's performance rating is a 6.1? Ew. Zverev lost the first set? Ew. All right, 40-15. Rinderknech to level. Yastrzemska's got her knee completely bandaged. Like, really, really bandaged. Penko and Eala's coming on in like an hour. All right, 40-15. As the return goes into the forehand of Rinderknech, backing out from Fonseca. Rinderknech forehand. Backhand to the forehand of Fonseca again as Rinderknech goes again. The forehand of Fonseca. Fonzie hits it long and it's 4-all. Good fight back from Rinderknech. After being down 4-1, almost 5-1. All right, 4-0, back to Fons. As with a forehand inside out to the backhand of Rinderknech. Into the forehand of Fonseca. And he hit the line, Fonseca. Nice shot. Inside in winner, 15-love. All right, 15-love. Yeah, today is carnage. Feels like if Zverev loses, for sure, it's carnage. All right, 15-love. As Rinderknech shanks it into the crowd. Watch out! Watch out! Everybody, watch out! If you're sitting behind the umpire's chair, that would have scared the shit out of you because that came out of nowhere. Dirty love. Watch out! That scared me. Anyways, back at return into the forehand of Fonseca. Backhand of Rinderknech. As Fonseca forehand again to the back of Rinderknech up the line to the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech backhand as Fonseca backhand goes wide. All right, 30-15. Eala hasn't started yet. She starts in like an hour. Most likely. Fonseca is not on the Sinkeras level. Yeah, no shit, he doesn't want to slam. You're not saying anything groundbreaking. All right, 30-15. Zeko's out by Rinderknech, 40-15. 40-15. As Fonzie serves again. And the return goes out from Rinderknech. All right. Fonseca, 5-4 in the second. All right. Today's full of upsets. It sure is. So yeah, Zverev lost the first 6-4. Tabilo and Lehechka are level in the... Oh, they're in the third. They just got started the third. And yeah, Medvedev lost. Rublev lost. It's been a crazy day already. Yeah, Eala's match isn't starting for like another 30 to an hour. Because unless Jastrzemska retires right now. But I don't think that's going to happen right now. So just be patient. I think what you got to start doing as well, and look, I know there's a lot of people new to tennis because of Eala, but I'll give you some advice for free. It's always free. Look at the schedule, right? And then look at the match before Eala and track that match. So that way, when you're watching that match, you can see okay, well, Eala plays after these players. So that way you can actually go, oh, okay, Eala's not playing because there's this match. So the best way to know when your player is going to play, look at the schedule and then see what matches before and check what the score is. Because if they're still playing, Eala can't play. Because Jastrzemska and Ruse are playing right now. So just do that. And that goes for anybody. Any players, any match. If you're like, when's my player playing? Look at the schedule. And then see who is playing already. Because Eala can't play on center court when center court's being used right now. It's not like other sports where it's like the start time is gospel. And it's like, oh, well, Manchester City are going to play at this time. Yeah, but that's because they're the only match in town. Like, tennis is totally different. There's always things on before. Tennis is more like boxing, right? The prelims happen, right? All this other stuff happens, and then maybe the fight starts on time, maybe it starts later. Depends on the other fights, right? Same as tennis. If your match isn't first thing in the morning or the night session, there's always going to be a bit of a delay. It's never going to start when you think it is. All right, 15 love. Rinderknech serving to stay in the set. He serves an ace. Take it up. So yeah, so if you want to watch Eala, or if you want to wait, you want to know why Eala's not starting, you got to watch Jastrzemska versus Ruse because she can't play until they're done. You know. Yeah, unless there's like finals and semifinals, that's different. But like in the first couple of days of a tournament, there's so many matches, you've just got to pay attention and see when other players are playing and who's on before your player, and that way you can track it. Oh, no. Tabilo's losing it. No! Not like this. 40 love Rinderknech, by the way. My team might actually be in shambles after today. This is getting ugly. Fonseca was cruising. Tabilo was cruising, and now they're both struggling. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. I think Zverev is done. He's playing awful. All right, return from Fonseca goes out. It's 5-all. 5-all. Five games all. All right. All right, back to Fons. 5-5. What do you mean your team's in shambles? You're currently number 1 worldwide. No, I'm not. How do you know that? No, I'm not. The scores haven't been updated. How do you... I'm not number 1 at all. They haven't even updated the scores. Or updated the league. Everybody likes a kiss ass. 15 love. 15 love. That goes the net by Fonseca. 15-0. As Fonseca serves a fault, second serve. Double fault Fons. Oh no. 15-30. $15-30. As Fonzie serves again. As a return goes in the net by Rinderknech. 30-0. 30-0. As it'll fly up the line to the back end of Fonseca. Forehand Rinderknech as Fonseca backhand again. Rinderknech with a forehand again to the backhand of Fonseca. As they go backhand to backhand. Rinderknech again with the backhand from Fons. Rinderknech with the backhand up the line. Fonzie with the forehand again to the backhand of Rinderknech. Sliced into the forehand of Fons. Oh, but Fons missed it. He went for the inside-in forehand winner and he missed it wide. And it's 30-40. 30-40. All right, 30-40. Break point for Rinderknech. Who can challenge Alcaraz and Sinner in Monte Carlo? Nobody. Zverev. As that goes, maybe Zverev. As that goes out by Rinderknech, and a big shout from Fons. Deuce. Maybe Fons. I mean, look, there are players, but it doesn't feel like... You know, 1 week Masters, there's a limited number of players that could beat him. Beat them. All right, Fonzie with a fault second serve. My team is crumbling before my eyes. Yeah, today's it's getting a little sketchy. Things are getting a little bit sketchy. Forehand Rinderknech into the forehand of Fons, and then the volley winner by Fons. Lovely shot. And there's advantage Fonseca to stay in the lead. Advantage Fonseca. I'll tell you, chat, something that's one of the most infuriating parts of the fantasy games is when you've got a bench player that scores a high total and you you could have put him on the field. Nothing more infuriating about fantasy sports as benching somebody who plays well. Oh, and if you bench Berrettini, oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Especially if you had Tsitsipas or somebody like that on the field. I mean, you could have had Berrettini. I have Berrettini benched, but thank God Menchik withdrew because now Berrettini takes his spot. But holy shit, nothing more infuriating than having somebody do it really well and they're sitting on the bench and they earn 0 points. They don't do anything for you. You'll find out. That is one of the most annoying things. That is one of the most annoying parts of fantasy tennis or fantasy sports. Medi was on my bench. Hey, good move. Because he got minus points. As Rinderknech hits a winner, and it's advantage Rinderknech to break and serve the set. I benched Hubie, and I put Chapo in. Wait, isn't Chapo still playing, though? Chapo's active, isn't he? No, he lost. He lost the blocks. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. That hurts. I think a lot of people have Berrettini benched as well. I did too. All right. Advantage Rinderknech. Everyone's got Fonseca. If he loses, everyone loses. Fair enough. That's true too. Yeah. If you have popular players and they lose, then that helps. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It hurts everybody, so it doesn't really hurt anybody. Anyways, that goes out by Rinderknech. Well, like 50% of people have him. So a lot of people have him. All right. I just need Tabilo to come back and beat Lehechka. Doesn't feel like it's going to happen. All right. Nice serving from Fons. Advantage. Advantage Fonseca. Advantage Fonseca. There's a forehand from Fons. The back of the from Rinderknech. Rinderknech hits it out. Fonseca holds. That was a solid hold. He needed that one. All right. 6-5 Fonseca. What's the deadline before next week's team submission? So it'll be before the first match is on Monday. So it'll be like Monday next week. Good, but what do we get by creating a team? The opportunity to win prizes? Like, this is an ATP, and it's free. So you should join. Also, it's fun because we're all having fun. So, yeah. And also bragging rights. Because if you join the league and you win the Tennis Talk League, that's something to be to brag about. So wait, hang on. Berrettini, he was only worth 2 tokens, right? Has he gone up in the rankings enough to put him up in price? Where's he ranked at the moment? Oh, no, he made okay, he's only ranked 98, 91. So Berrettini needs to... Oh, hang on. If Berrettini wins the winner... He plays the winner of this match. If Berrettini beats the winner of this match, he could go up to 3 credits. So he could get some value, Berrettini, if he gets to the quarters. He might actually get some rising coins. You should mod the winner of the league. No, we already got Deb. We don't need... It's all good. I'm going to mod a complete stranger. That's a smart idea. Great idea. All right, 6-5. As Rinderknech serves to stay in the set and to force a tiebreak. As he hits it out, Fonseca, 15-love. I had Rublev and Zverev. Rublev lost. Zverev is not doing well. Well, Zverev broke, so apparently that's good. Is this a tournament-by-tournament thing, or is it a year-long? It's a year-long thing, so it's not like week to week. So if you make a team now, throughout the season you have to trade, and like it's a yearly thing. So making, and it's also they break it down to like each, like the clay court swing, the grass court swing. So it's also broken down into different parts of the year too, which is unique to tennis, right? But yeah, definitely, like, if anything, join it for the lols, right? Just join it for the fun of being a part of, like, mucking around with the community, right? It'd be great if someone in our community wins. Someone from the tennis tour community wins the whole thing. But also, it's just fun to, like, banter. Anyways, Rinderknech with the volley winner. It's 30-15. And it's free. So it's like you could literally just make a team and then just like not touch it for the rest of the year, and it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to keep up to date with it if you don't want to. But it's just I feel like it just adds something to the streams too. Like, we're gonna have fun talking about it. I find it super fun, so I'm gonna be yapping about it a lot. All right, 30-15. As Rinderknech serves. Into the backhand for Fonseca. For now, Rinderknech is long, and it's 30-all, but we already knew that because Ghost Dino ruined the scores. Please don't do that. 30-all. Where to get the fantasy app? So there's no app. It's just the website. All right, 30-all. There might be an app. I don't know if there's an app coming in the future, but yeah. 30-all. Serve and forehand from Rinderknech. That's a winner, 40-30. Rinderknech to get to the tiebreak. All right, 40-30. Are we going to watch the Mirra match? We might, yeah. We might watch that later. As Rinderknech serves the fault, second serve. Definitely trading Chapo for Feast. Good choice. Good choice. Feast is a good choice. Double fault Rinderknech. All right, deuce. There's an app for everything. Yeah, but I don't think they've actually... Apparently it's going to be part of the... it might be a part of the ATP app in the future, but currently it's not. So at least I didn't see it. Maybe it is. Maybe they changed it. But it's currently, I don't think there's an app that you can use yet. I couldn't find one. So, all right, deuce. As we just serve from Rinderknech to the backhand of Fonseca. Rinderknech backhand to the backhand of Fonseca. Rinderknech up the line. Fonseca with a forehand cross court. Rinderknech gets it back. Fonseca backhand cross court winner. We got a set point for Fonzie. Set point Fonseca. To take the first set, he was up 4-1, so he has had a better start and probably should have taken this set. But he gets a set point. Rinderknech serves, though. Rinderknech with a serve. Into the back of Fonseca. Volley. Rinderknech too good. Great serve and volley. Deuce. Beautiful serve and volley from Rinderknech. That's how you save a set point in style. All right. Rinderknech serves again. Zverev's up 3-1 in the second. His return goes to Rinderknech. Backing up from Fonseca on the stretch. Goes in the net. Advantage Rinderknech. To get to the tiebreak. As Rinderknech serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back end of Fonseca. Rinderknech forehand. As Fonseca goes up the line, Rinderknech gets it with the forehand cross court, but it's in the net, and we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, deuce. There's a bit of fault from Rinderknech. Second serve. Serving to the back end of Fonseca. Final from Rinderknech. In the net. Fonzie's got another set point. Advantage. Fonseca. And the Brazilian flags are flying. All right, advantage Fonseca. As Rinderknech serves. A fault. Here we go. Second serve. Double fault to finish. All right. Fonzie takes it 7-5. Ouch. That's a tough way to lose a set. All right. Fonzie takes the first 7-5. Just under an hour. Am I watching Daredevil? Like the TV show, or like, is that a nickname of a player that I don't know? Who's Daredevil? The show? 7.9 performance rating for Fonseca, 7.4 for Rinderknech. So very close, as expected. Fonzie was off to a way better start, though. He was up 4-1, nearly 5-1. But he gets it done in the end. And there was 3 breaks of serve early on the set for Fonz, but then the crucial break to win the set. Zverev woke up. Yeah, Zverev is now 3-1 up in the second. Also, Tabilo is serving to stay in the match against Lehechka. Also, Yastremska and Ruse are in the second. Ruse up 5-3 in the second. Eala and Penko are coming on straight after this. Oh, the TV show. No, I'm not. Should I be watching it? I'm convinced that Cam has inside information because it's mathematically impossible to have guessed every win. No, I'm just very smart. My brain is big. I have a massive brain that only knows tennis and architecture. Like, I know how to draw. Bro's trying to make... Can you give me some goddamn credit? Inside information. What, you don't think I'm smart enough? What, I can't use my brain? I'm not smart? Come on now. Give me a little credit. Maybe I know something about something. Maybe I know something about tennis. I don't know. You're just mad that your team sucks. What is your... Now you need to tell me your team name. What's your team? Tell me your team. Give me your team name. What's your team? I want your team name right now. What's your team name? Give me your team. Right now. Love 15. What's your team name? Is it your name? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, Frank. I'll find you. Where you at, Frank? Where you at? Where's your name? What's your team name, Frank? Oh, you don't have the same name. What is it? Give me your team name. Yeah, the Rockies are on a three win streak. We're kicking ass. 15-0. As the return goes back into Fons. Fons in the net. 15-30. Serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Rinderknech. Return the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech backhand. As Fonseca again to the backhand of Rinderknech. Fonseca backhand again. The backhand of Rinderknech. As they go backhand to backhand. Now forehand inside out from Rinderknech. Fonzie goes up the line. Rinderknech slices it back. Fonseca on the attack. Rinderknech passing shot. Winner. Beautiful backhand up the line. And it's 15-40. Well, he disappeared. He didn't even want to put his team name in. I could already guess who's on your team. I don't even have to. I don't even have to know. I'm sure you probably have Tsitsipas. Probably have Rublev or Zverev. You didn't pick Sinner and Alcaraz. You picked one of them and not the other. You probably picked Zverev instead. As Rinderknech sits out 30-40. And Berrettini's probably on your bench. That's what I'm thinking your team looks like. And I'd be mad too. But I wouldn't be mad at you. I'd be mad at myself. I'd look at myself in the mirror and be like, I need to be a better general manager. I wouldn't be mad at you. Because of my team's failures. It's not my fault your team stinks. I didn't do anything to make them lose. Anyways, backhand from Fonseca up the line. Rinderknech pass. Oh, it's in the net. Rinderknech is pissed. He's throwing his racket. He was watching Medvedev earlier. Deuce. I'm just waiting for him to come back and be like, I didn't even make a team. Okay, then we can't be in conversation. Bro's teamless. You can't. You judge my team when you don't even have one. It's not fair. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Fonseca. Backhand now from Rinderknech. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech forehand again. The forehand of Fonseca. Up the line to the backhand of Rinderknech. Backhand of Fonseca again. Into the backhand of Rinderknech as they go backhand to backhand. But that goes out by Fons and Rinderknech with a roar. All right. Advantage Rinderknech to take the break early in the second. I'm a respected gentleman who relies solely on my instincts. My team is clay miserables. That's Dutchy's team, so don't you lie. Yeah, you're just full of it. Respected gentleman. What, you're a liar. Smash from Fonseca's a winner. Bro came in here and was just like, hey, I've got this. That's Dutchy's team, bro. Can't pretend like... By the way, you just looked at the league and picked a second team in the league. That was a stupid mistake because Dutchy joined first. You should have gone down at least and said, oh, my name is, you should have gone down to like maybe, I don't know, the Teaminator. That would have been a little bit more, come on now. Bro, just pick Dutchy's team. And Dutchy's here, so you can't hide. You didn't even make a team. Get out of here. Dutchy. Now you got to deal with Dutchy. I'm out of here. All right, deuce. As with a drop shot from Rinderknech, and it's too good. And Rinderknech wants the crowd to get involved, and they're going to get involved. Advantage to the Frenchman. Advantage Rinderknech. Come on, bro. What is your actual team name? Stop pretending. Stop mucking around. Come on. Come on. Stop teasing. Come on now. Stop mucking around. Who's your team? What's your team name? Good serve, Fonz. Back to deuce. Come on, bro. We can't have a conversation just like talking shit, mate. Come on. Come on. Take it serious for 1 second. All right, back to deuce. Back to deuce. Oh, man. All right. One of my soldiers has fallen. But hey, look. You know what? Tabilo, you did a good... You know what? You did a good job. You got a solid 68. Good job. That's a solid. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take a solid 68 from you. As Fonseca in trouble again. Forehand goes in the backhand of Rinderknech. Fonseca forehand to the forehand of Rinderknech. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech to the backhand of Fonseca. There's Rinderknech slice. Fonseca with the forehand again. The back of Rinderknech on the stretch. Goes long, and we're back at deuce. And look, Lehechka's been in good form, so look, I'm not mad at that. Tabilo did a good job. Now I just need Echeverry to win. He has to win, and I need Fonzie to win. Pressure's on those boys now. They got to pick up the slack. All right. By the way, Iava's match has been delayed by 30 minutes because of the three-setter going on over on the court. All right, advantage Fonseca. And the crowd go wild. All right, advantage Fonseca. All right, first serve, the fault, second serve. As Rinderknech smokes a forehand up the line. All right. Deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Lehechka is pumped up after that win. Yeah. I mean, he's had two solid, fight back wins, right? He's had two very tough wins. As Rinderknech with a great return advantage. Zverev struggling, yeah. I told you Tabilo was going to let you down. He didn't let me down. No one let me down. No one's let the team down. The team has been... It's been a good showing for everybody. And that Fonseca volley winner, and it's back to deuce. No one in my team has let me down this week. Menchik withdrawing, that was disappointing, but it's not a letdown. Everybody on my team has been just great. We've had a good week so far. I'm not mad at anybody on my team. Even Monfils did well, right? Monfils, Berrettini. It's been a good week so far. Backhand net by Rinderknech. Advantage Fonzie. Advantage Fonseca. As Fonzie serves. Into the back of Rinderknech. Return. To the back of Fonseca up the line. Great shot. Rinderknech slice. Fonzie volley. Missed. Back to deuce. This is a marathon game. Marathon second game. All right. Zverev's mad at his team, but he broke. So he's pissed off because he's winning. All right, advantage for Fonseca. Hey Cam, quick apology. I completely butchered the spelling of my team name earlier. I meant Team Dave. And the best part, every single player on my team is still in the tournament. All right. Forehand goes out by Rinderknech. Fonseca, 1-love in the second. He holds after like 10 minutes. That was a marathon first game. All right. Yeah, no, I've made a mental note, Deb. Zverev is sick? What, Zverev's not feeling well? What's up? All right. 1-love Fonzie. He's coughing and sniffing. Is he? Well, that sucks. If Sinner wins the tournament, I don't need anybody else. I have triple points on him. Hey, David, that is a boss move. That is a bold move. I love it. I've got the bonus ball on Sinner as well, but not a triple. That's a hell of a move. Fonseca, by the way, has only got 58 points. That is not ideal. Straight sets win would help, though. All right. Return goes to Rinderknech. Backhand slice from Fons as we had a volley, cross-court winner by Rinderknech. Lovely volley. 15-love. Why did Badosa let go of Tsitsipas? Well, look. Sometimes, two people, they get together, they go on some dates, they make it official, and they invite, introduce people to their family and friends, and they announce that they are a couple. And then, after a while, sometimes things change and things don't work out. And then they break up and go and live separate lives. That happens, a lot. So that That's it. Don't know what to tell you. Anyways, 40 love. Ace from Rinderknech. All right, 1-1. What other sports do I like? I love Australian rules football. I pretty much like every other sport. I love Australian rules football, though. But I like most sports. Sports are my thing. I like sports. Sports. I'm a big sports guy. Anyways, 1-1. Baseball, basketball, yeah. I'm getting more into baseball because of the Rockies. Medvedev throw his racket in the trash. Danny, you are the most confusing chatter of all time. You go from like what happened with Badosa Tsitsipas to Medvedev broke a racket. Are you even listening to my... I'm dropping fucking gems here and you're just ignoring me. I feel like you are not listening. You asked me a question and you're not even listening. You're not even paying attention to my wisdom. God damn it. Bro's not even paying attention. He's just asking random questions. He's just saying, what next? He's going to be like, oh, the sky's blue. Like, bro, are you paying... Hello? Paying attention? I'm giving you wisdom. I'm breaking it down and you're not even paying attention. You're looking up at the clouds. You're like, hello? Danny, are you there? Bro's probably got me on mute. 30-15. Not even paying attention. You know, his backhand up the line for Fonz the winner, 40-15. Not even listening. No, Fonzie to get back the lead. He likes Arsenal. He thinks it's shit. What? What? I think Arsenal... Why would I think my team is shit? My team's great. We're top of the league. 2-1. Fonseca in the second. Bro, you sound like a Tottenham fan. Are you just salty, are you? No. Up the Arsenal. Am I going to watch the World Cup? Hell yeah. I commend you for sticking with the Rockies. After they've been trash for 2 seasons, it's all coming together. I mean, we've won 3 in a row. I don't want to get too excited, but we're on a roll. Playoffs, here we come. I mean, we're almost 6 wins, 6 losses. We might sweep the Astros. Let's go. My boy, what's his name? What's his name? Moniak? Is that his name? Yeah, Moniak, the home run beast. That's my boy. All right. Can somebody explain what happened in Medvedev versus Berrettini match? It was a massacre. Bad. It was bad. But it's tough. We watched it. It was tough. It's a tough watch for Medvedev fans. It was Berrettini played great though. It was brutal. All right, 2-1 in the second. All right, Rinderknech serves again. Pardon me. All right, 2-1. As a return goes in for Rinderknech. Passing shot from Fons in the net. He had a shot. Cool shirt, Cam. Hey, thank you. Yeah, my brother got it for me from the concert. I've had a lot of compliments on this shirt because it's from a concert that never. It's from a concert that would never happen again because Good Charlotte won't be going to Bendigo anytime soon. I'm so glad I went. 30 love. As Rinderknech serves again. A let. Is it too late to join the league? No, you can join the league at any point in the year. It's not too late to make a team either, but you'll just be a week behind if you make a team right now. But no, you can join the league, and it just, I guess it just transfers whatever points you have. Like the league is like added to your, so like it doesn't change it. Like it doesn't matter. You don't have to join the league from week one to be a part of the league from week one. You can probably join the league in like a month, and as whatever your team points are, it stays the same, right? So yeah, the league is, yeah. How do I join the league? Well, you can click the link and then put the code in the thing. So yeah, you can join the league at any point. I think in the season, it doesn't matter, because the standings will be based on your team's points. So yeah, I don't think it really matters when you join the league. All right, 2-0. As Fonzie serves again. Into the back of Rinderknech. Forehand from Fonseca. Oh, he missed that. Love 15. I found the Jumanji board game at the thrift. Nice. Did you buy it? I feel like that's a sketchy thing to buy. What if it starts moving? What if it's real? 15. Was it in like a wooden case, or was it just in like? Because we have ones that are like a board game, but then there's the special ones in the wooden case that are like super like the original. Fantasy Tennis League. You guys are funny. Big Trades Tennis. Why are you laughing at our joy? What why are you not part of it? I mean, look, you not being part of it. Come on now. What are you scared? You want to put your knowledge to the test? Come on. Love 30, by the way. We're in. Nice. Grass is green. Thank you for that. As we're back end rally. That goes in the net by Fons. Oh no. Love 30. Love 40. Oh, you're too good. Oh, you're too good for the tennis. Fantasy tennis, are you? Oh, okay. Okay. Too good. You too good for us, I guess. All right. I didn't make a team because I don't need to. Okay. Fine. Well, you're missing out. All right, one save, 15-40. As Fonzie serves again. Fonzie's had saved 10 out of 11 break points. Jesus. All right. As the return goes for Fons. Forehand from Rinderknech is too good up the line. Rinderknech breaks in the second, 3-2. All right. 3-2. Zverev, I think, is serving for the second. Oh, no, Zverev won the second. All right. Oh, Cerundolo Mahatch is coming on soon as well. That's an important match. All right, Rinderknech gets the break. All right. Here we go. Serve again. Now with a break in the second. Rinderknech. All right. How we doing, chat? What's going on? Is Zverev on the second? Yeah. Saw that. God, I need Echeverry to win now. Pressure is mounting on Echeverry to win. To keep the team in good standing. All right. Rinderknech serves. And it's a fault. Second serve. You're going to lose one between Fonseca and Berrettini when they face off? Yeah, but you're being pessimistic. It guarantees one of them make the quarters. So, it means one of them makes it to the quarterfinals. I'll take a quarterfinalist over not one. Are you watching the Fonseca match? Like literally right now. 15 love. As a return goes the net from Fons. 30 love. Bro asked if we're watching the match. Hello? Yes? Are you here? 30 love. Love as Rinderknech serves again. As a return goes into the forehand of Rinderknech. Backhand, forehand now from Fons is a lob, but it's long. 40 love. Is Cerundolo better than Mahach on clay? I would say so. Mahach is good on clay, though. I wouldn't dismiss him completely, but I mean, Cerundolo should win. First serve's a fault, second serve. As the slice goes in, the volley of Rinderknech. Good shot. Fonseca with a slice in the net. All right, 4-2. He consolidates the break. Rinderknech 4-2 in the second. Stop watching the Fonseca match and watch the Rinderknech match. Hey, Scream Queens. Leave the comedy to the experts, right? Don't quit your day job. You're not as funny as you think. Leave the jokes to me. Haha. 4-2. As Fonzie serves the back of Rinderknech. Backing out from Fons. Has a bit of slice. Are you high is a wild thing to say in the chat. That's crazy. Anyways, backhand in the net from backhand in the net from the Rinderknech, 15 love. As Fonzie serves. As the return goes out by Rinderknech, 30 love. As the return goes in from Rinderknech. Great return. Fonzie thinks it's out, though. He wants to check. Oh, he's doing a review whether or not he hit it. Oh. So wait, did Fonzie hit the ball before it bounced? So that's why he lost the point. It wasn't whether it was actually out, but Fonseca hit it before it bounced. So that's okay. This is an interesting replay. So if Fonseca did hit it, if it hit his racket before it hit the ground, then he loses the point. If it hits the ground before it hits his racket, he wins a point. And if it hits the line, it doesn't matter. If it hits the line, then it doesn't matter. Well, it's a waste of time. But of course, we're not going to see it on the we're not going to see it on the TV, because why would we want to see it on the TV? I mean, I don't want to see it personally. I don't care. I don't need to see the replay myself. I just love to see the back of the umpire's head. And he's wearing headphones, and that's what brand are those headphones? That's what I want to know. I don't care about the replay. I don't want to see it. I really just don't want to see it. I want to see Fonseca staring at the sky and the back of the umpire's head. Yes, that's perfect. What's the headphone brand? I don't know. I really couldn't give a shit about the the visual of the replay, the video review. I don't want to see the video of the here we go. I can see the video. Jesus, that is like. I'm sorry, are we filming off a potato? What the fuck is that? Sorry, that's horrible. Come on now. Like, okay. What, like, by the way, Fonseca did hit it into the ground. That was a good, like, that, oh God, we got to get better cameras. These cameras are horrible, chat. We don't have the technology to do slow-mo replays. Come on. We got to upgrade these cameras. Come on now. He definitely hit it into the ground, but the replay is so sketchy. Oh, yeah, he did hit it in the ground. It hit his wrap, but we just needed, like, the frame rate is so shocking. We needed better cameras. Come on, we need to upgrade those cameras. We need to get some, like, we need to be doing, like the maximum, like, slow motion replays. We can't be having, like, Like, we got to have, like, smooth replays. We can't be having, like, these the frame rate is shocking. It's lagging. What are we doing? Anyways, 3-1. The 30-15 is a Fonseca's drop shot. The right call was made, but we're not good at these replays, chat. We need to get better at the replays. We're not good at these replays. The video reviews, we're improving this. You know, it's new to us. Other sports do it way better. (40-15). Fonseca with the serve. All right, 4-3. Yeah, we got to get better with these replays. We got to upgrade the technology. We got to figure it out. Garin breaks 2-love in the third. Ooh, all right. And they're showing the replay. I mean, yeah. It looked like it hit his... I mean, you can't tell because the frame rate is so bad. We need a better camera for that. It did look like it hit his racket first. And then it hit the ground. But just a slightly better camera would be... But the frame rate a little bit quicker, then we would have been all right. They probably have it. It's just a setting on the camera, probably. Like, they probably got the technology. It's just they need better frame rates on the camera. Like, they need to get that so it's, so we can, be capturing more. So then you can, when you slow it down, it goes a little bit smoother instead of being so jolty. Doesn't matter though. He won the game, so who cares? All right. Rinderknech has got the break though. 4-3. Why does my chair have a fence around it? Because I don't want anyone sitting on it. All right, 4-3. As Rinderknech serves a fault. Second serve. As that goes out in the return from Fonseca, 15 love. If Fonseca loses this match, I'm selling him and buying Rude. It's a rage trade. Come on, you gotta give him another chance. Come on, not Fonseca. I'd be keeping him just like. How do you get Rude though? How would you get Rude? I don't know how that would work. Great drop shot from Rinderknech, and then the volley follow up is too good. 30 love. Why would you? How could you afford Rude off Fonseca, though? Fonseca's only like 4 coins. Rude's like 12 coins. No, 30 love. As the return goes back into Rinderknech, he misses that one. It's 30-15. Rude's 13 coins. Yeah, how could you afford that? You'd have to get rid of Sinner and downgrade him. You'd have to get like Rublev or someone, and Medvedev or someone. Yeah, you need to get rid of it like a top dog. All right, 30-15. As Rinderknech serves a fault, second serve. As we had a drop shot from Rinderknech, slice from Fonseca's good. Lob goes up by Rinderknech, but he missed it. 30-0. 30-0. Fonseca looking to break back. 30-0. Rinderknech serves. Into the corner for Fonseca. Return goes short. Rinderknech comes to the net. Fonzie with a pass. Rinderknech drop volley. Too good. Great hands. Zverev down 3 love. It's only 1 break though. All right. 40-30. Great volley by Rinderknech. To keep the break. As Rinderknech serves again. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Return goes forward to Rinderknech. Fonseca backhand. Into the slice of Rinderknech. As we have a forehand again from Fonseca. That's a drop shot. Too good. All right, back to deuce. If Fonseca loses, he'll be forever a top 70 player. You don't believe that. You want that, but you don't believe that. Come on. You don't believe that. By the way, I think technically Rinderknech is a higher ranked player. People out here talking like Rinderknech isn't higher ranked. Like, what do you mean? Rinderknech is the more... Rinderknech is 26 in the world. Fonseca is 38. People out here talking like Rinderknech is 300 in the world and no one's ever heard of him. Advantage Fonseca. People out here talking wild. If Fonseca loses this match, it's basically retire or like leave the sport, go play something else. Like, what do you mean? You want that to happen. I'm sorry, but he ain't going nowhere. He ain't leaving. And you're just going to have to get over it. He will beat your favorite players. He will take your slams. Advantage Fonseca, by the way. To get back on serve. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve into the front of Fonseca. Return. Into the front of Rinderknech. Fonseca forehand cross court. Oh, he missed it. All right, back to deuce. I wish we could have an unremarkable team where we pick the worst players. I mean, you could risk it. Deuce. I mean, an unremarkable team would be just players who aren't playing. And you'd get 0 points every week. Just pick the players who are not active. Rinderknech with a great serve advantage. Zverev's had 40 errors? Ew. All right, advantage Rinderknech. Fonseca's isn't beating Carlos or Sinner ever. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, look, if that helps you sleep at night, you keep saying that to yourself. Every time you go to bed, just close your eyes and be like, it's never happening, it's never happening. Hey, look, you whatever you need, right? Some people need melatonin. You need that, you do that. You do that, you close your eyes and just you pray. You never beat him, okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night. 5-3. 5-3, Rinderknech. We got 126 points for Lehechka? Damn. All right. I nearly picked Lehechka, so that hurts my feelings a little bit, but not much. Because my other players did okay. I did a backhand now to the backhand of Fonseca. Forehand now from Rinderknech. Into the back of Fonseca. Rinderknech backhand up the middle. Fonseca forehand goes wide and it's love 15. Who's Lehechka got next? Where's he in the draw? I can't remember. Oh, he's got Bublik. I tell you, Lehechka should make the quarters and play Alcaraz. Lehechka is I'm kind of wish I did pick him now, but I picked Tabilo instead, so I didn't pick Lehechka. But yeah, he should win that. Love 15. As with a slice in the net from Fonseca. Love 30. Fonzie in trouble. Love 30. Love 30. Rinderknech looking for that. Looking for that set. As the return goes out by Rinderknech, 15-30. All right, 15-30 as we serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. As with a backhand slice in the ground from Rinderknech. All right. 30-0. Double break Garin for love. All right, good serve from Fons, 40-30. Can we just all pour one out for all the people that picked Zverev this week? Anyways, 5-4. Rinderknech is going to serve this set. Let me just all pour one out for all the Zverev. Whoever picks Zverev. If you have... I don't know why you would have picked Zverev this week. I got to be honest. If you picked Medvedev and Zverev this week, I don't know did you not watch the streams? We were talking about it all week. Yeah. I mean, Zverev, I can understand picking him because he could have beaten... he could still come back, but Zverev has been playing well. I can understand that. But also, like, instead, you could have picked Sinner for 3 more coins and it would have been less stressful. Zverev has lost 3 of his last 4 matches in Monte Carlo? Damn. That sucks. Can't pick Zverev as his dark horse. Plaza, what are you talking about? Why is it looking like Miami all over again where the seeds are eliminated? Now, this is going to be the Sinkeraz Open. What are you talking about? I can understand if you picked Sinner and Zverev together, but if you pick Zverev over Sinner, yeah. The dream team, Medvedev, Rublev, Zverev. If you had... oh, God, I can't even imagine if you had all 3. Oof. Oh, God, that would... I'm not even going to make a joke. That just sucks. That hurts. Gil picks Zverev over Sinner. But that was in Gil's predictions, right? It wasn't in. That wasn't any. That wasn't in his team. We're talking about ATP fantasy team. We're not talking about predictions. Predictions are different. Totally understandable to pick Zverev over Sinner on a clay court. But if you picked him in your team over Sinner, that would have been a mistake. I mean, that's tough. All right. Rinderknech is serving for the set. As he double fails, love 15. Also, Rosé is going to serve for the match against Yastremska. And then we'll get to start the Eala-Ostapenko matchup as well. We'll do a double header. I didn't pick Zverev or Sinner this week. Hey, look, fair enough. Gil picked Zverev to make the final. Yeah, look, if in his predictions, that's no problem. It's if you picked him in the team. If your fantasy team had Zverev instead of Sinner, that would have been confusing. But I understand why Gil would have picked Zverev in his predictions. 15-0. By the way, Chad, I've got Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac stuck in my head. I need to get a Stevie Nicks shirt. Anybody know where I can get a Stevie Nicks t-shirt? Anybody got a Stevie Nicks concert shirt that you can send me? In a large, preferably. Back in a backhand rally. As it goes up to the line to the forehand of Fonseca. Forehand from Rinderknech. Goes short. Fonzie comes to the net. Rinderknech pass in the net. 15-30. 15-30. Oh, wait. Morven, you picked Zverev over Sinner. But I had no budget, so I had to. Hey, look. He might come good in Munich. By the way, Zverev is not out of it yet. So we're talking like Zverev's dead. He's still got a pulse. We're talking like Zverev is out of it. He's not out of it yet. The man has a pulse. He's just on life support. And we're just waiting to see what happens. 15-30, by the way. Serve again from Rinderknech. There's a let. Zverev could win still. He could come back. He's not out of it yet. All right, 15:30. If I pick Sinner, I couldn't pick Ruud, so yes. Hey, look, Ruud might be a great pick though. Ruud could compensate for Zverev's loss, so you might be okay. 30-0. Ace from Rinderknech. Rublev went fishing in Monaco with his compadre Daniel. That was savage, but fair. 30-0. Rinderknech serves. To the back end of Fonseca. Drop shot is good by Rinderknech, but Fonseca gets it. Volley from Rinderknech is better. And it's 40-30. Set point for the Frenchman to take the second set and take us to a third. All right, 40-30. As he serves Rinderknech to take the second. He serves a fault. Second serve. To the back end of Fonseca. Rinderknech volley. Too good. We're going 3, baby. And he points to his ear, Rinderknech. We're going to a third. All right. Nice work from Rinderknech to fight back. Fonzie going to serve first in the third. All right. Let me just sort out what's going on. Good set by Rinderknech. By the way, he had 8 break points, only converted 1. So he was definitely the better player. But unfortunately, couldn't... he could have made it a lot easier on himself. But he won the set anyway, and that's all that matters. He kept that break. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. We have a bit of a doubleheader on because we decided to watch Fonseca. They're going 3, him and Rinderknech. And now Penko is taking on Eala. So that's coming up in probably the next 10 or 15 minutes. So yeah, big doubleheader coming up. Because Ruse just took out Yastremska in a close 3-setter. And now it's Penko versus Eala. And they hug it out. Oh, that's nice. All right. Ruse wins. Yep. Good fight back. But also must be her good luck charm. But thanks for waiting. At least this match is not on stupid o'clock. At least what's the time in the Philippines? It's what, 8:30? So at least this is on a reasonable hour, not like the other day. Where it was on at that crazy time. Fonzie's going to the bathroom, I think. Oh no, he didn't go to the bathroom. All right, here we go. Final set. We need Fonzie to win. And when I say we, I mean me. I need him to win. Not because I put money on him, but because my team is at stake. And we've already lost to Bilo. We can't afford to lose Fonseca too. Otherwise, Echeverry needs to win the tournament. I need an Echeverry tournament win otherwise. What version of Penko will we see today? Well, that is a question. Because Penko, we know, can deliver, but also can hit a lot of errors. So we'll see what's up. Both times Eala's beaten Penko. Yeah, on 2 different surfaces too. Grass and hard courts. And this is going to be slower, so maybe it's better for Eala. All right, here we go. Fonzie serving first in the final set. It's 8:38 in the Philippines. There we go. Perfect time to watch tennis. You'll be in bed by midnight. You'll be asleep by midnight. Easy. 15-all. Eala is overhyped, yet you're watching her. So, I mean, that's crazy. 15-all. As a return from Rinderknech goes in the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech forehand to the slice of Fonseca. Into the back of Rinderknech. Drop shot's too good. 15-30. Oh no, Fonzie's in trouble now. This is not good for Fonz. He's in trouble. Not a perfect time? Why not? What, do you have a date or something? What, you had a date? You're busy? I'm sorry, did it just ruin your plans? Did you have other plans? Did you? Maybe you did. All right, nice serve. 30-all, Fonzie. As the return goes into the forehand of Fonseca. Backhand now from Rinderknech. Up the line, Fonzie gets it back. Rinderknech drop shot. Fonseca gets it. Rinderknech volley lob, but it's too short. Fonzie puts it away. 40-30. By the way, Chad, I just realized that we're watching 2 of the most exciting breath of fresh air players that seem to piss off the most amount of people in the tennis world. Not because they're annoying or anything like that, but just because people get angry. I feel like Fonseca and Eala are the 2 of the most infuriating players for absolutely no reason. No reason. No fault of their own. It's not like they come out here and they say wild things that people disagree with. It's just people just get pissed off. They're like, oh, how dare you say Fonseca's a good player? Blah! He is. He's going to beat your players. Don't you worry about that. He will beat your guys, and he will win slams. And you will have to watch it. Or you can, watch something else. My hatch breaks already. Oh, God. All right. Fonzie holds 1-love in the second. Here we go, Eala Penko. Eala is the underdog. No surprise. Do I have a tennis podcast? Now there's enough of those. You can go watch there's 700 of those, and there's not enough time in the day. You don't need to listen to me. Just come to the streams. I'll tell you what's up in real time. Nice shirt. Thank you. Good Charlotte. Good Charlotte. Great band. 1-love Fonseca. By the way, winner of Penko versus Eala will take on Rousset in the quarters. So if it's Eala's got to like her chances making the semis. As that goes the net on the drop shot from Fonz. 15-love. Fonseca and Eala should get married. Why? I don't even think they know each other. Do I have a fantasy league? Yes. Join it. Join the fantasy league. We have the fantasy league. Join it. All right. As Rinderknech forehand goes long. 15-all. Did that even work? There it is. All right, 15-all. Eala's about to walk out on court, by the way. Penko and Eala have played twice last year, and both times Eala won. One of those times was in Miami. It was one of the players that it was the first big name she beat along the way to the semifinals. Before she beat Swiatek and Keys, she beat Penko. So it was really the start of the Eala run. I know she beat volley nets earlier, but it was the first one that people took notice. At least that's when I took notice. I was like, oh shit. And then we watched her play Keys. We're going to watch her play Badosa, but she didn't play Badosa. But yeah, it was the first big win for Eala was against this player. And Penko knows that, and she doesn't like that. We've watched enough Penko to think that she's thinking about that. She's like, never again. I'll never let you win again. And then she lost again to her in Eastbourne. So, 15-30, by the way. As the return goes to the back end of Rinderknech. Oh, what a drop shot. Actually, what was that drop shot? It was weird. It worked. 30-all. 30-all. Fantasy tennis again. That is so funny. Big Trades Tennis. What is your deal? You've been a member for 4 years. Why are you bashing us having fun? I am a fantasy league. Bro, nobody fantasizing about you, right? Relax. Ain't nobody fantasizing about you. Relax, buddy. Right? Bro out here be like, oh yeah, I'm a fantasy. No, you're not. Sorry. I'm sorry. You're not. Ain't nobody fantasizing about you. Right? Relax. All right. Come on. Relax. 30-all. Rinderknech serves. Into the corner of Fonseca. Return goes to the corner of Rinderknech. Up the line. But it's long. And it's break point for Fons. 30-40. All right. 30-40. Good Wednesday morning. Hey, Annette, what's up? How you doing? All right, break point for Fons. Serve out wide the back of Fonseca. In comes Rinderknech with a forehand, but it's just good enough. Just good enough. Deuce. Rinderknech is talking to the umpire. Oh, I wonder what he's saying. I think he's talking. Rinderknech is not asking. I don't think he's asking for the trainer, so I think he might have an issue with something or somebody. By the way, where did the umpire get those sunglasses? Those sunglasses are straight up fire. Like, where did he get those from? Those are fire. All right, deuce. As Rinderknech serves again. As with a backhand rally. Fonseca back in the net. Oh, and Fonzie's racket goes bouncing into the ground, but it doesn't break, so he doesn't get in trouble. Advantage, Rinderknech. That was a good bounce of the racket. I tell you what, chat, this guy is so talented that he bounced that racket perfectly. Look at that. God, chat, he is so good at tennis. He can even bounce a racket perfectly. That's how good Fonseca is. Oh, and he caught it with, like... Come on, that was one of the most... That was as good as Alcaraz's racket smash in Cincy 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago. God, he bounced... It was a like, perfect bounce and then... Just catches it out of the air. God. He is him. All right. Eala on the court, by the way. Players coming out on court. As Fonseca returned the forehand of Rinderknech as we get a backhand rally. Fonseca again, the backhand of Rinderknech into the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech drop shot. Fonzie comes in and puts it away. Back to deuce. Runa did something like that once, I recall. And we love Runa too. Runa's great. Can't wait for him to come back. All right. Deuce. He's bouncing rackets at a GOAT level. I know, right? He's so good. He's so good at tennis. Why are you backing... Who are you backing for Eala Penko and why? I'm backing Eala because I think she'll just frustrate the hell out of Penko. And she's beaten Penko twice, and that's not a coincidence. So... Does he read chat? I'm sorry? All right. Advantage Rinderknech. What's the rule if the tennis ball hits the roof? Then you lose the point. If it hits the roof, you're out of the point. By the way, chat, I watched this documentary on YouTube. You can go check it out. It's called Carts of Darkness. Very interesting. Very interesting. If you like documentaries, go check it out. One game all, Rinderknech holds. Go check it out. It's called Carts of Darkness. It's a very interesting documentary. All right. Penko and Eala are warming up. There's a bit of forehand now from Fonseca. Up goes a lob by Rinderknech. Smash Fonzie. Rinderknech gets it back. Just goes long. All right, 15. Love. All right, Eala Penko. Here we go. Zverev is so lucky. Why? He's still losing, Zverev. I don't know what you're talking about. He's down 5-4. 5-3, sorry. 3-5? All right. There's a bit of drop shot, Rinderknech. Fonzie gets it back. Rinderknech volleys. Fonzie gets it back. Rinderknech just puts it away, though. Good volleys. He's got great hands. 15-0. 15-0. By the way, Ulysses, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, thank you for upgrading to a tier 2. Hey, appreciate that. All right, good serve, Fons. 30-15. 30-15. All right, Penko and Eala are warming up. Let's see what kind of a mood Penko's in. Zverev does break back, but he's still down 5-4. All right. 30-15 Fons. Return goes back and Fonseca. Backhand now from Rinderknech. It's Fonseca backing up the line. Rinderknech forehand to the back of Fonseca. Rinderknech forehand again. To the other forehand of Fonseca. Into the back of Rinderknech. Fonseca forehand again. To the back of Rinderknech. Fonseca forehand again. To the back of Rinderknech. Again the forehand of Fonseca. Rinderknech backhand in the net. Fonzie 40-15. And he wants the crowd to go crazy. I tell you, it's a pretty evenly split crowd. There's a lot of Brazilians there, but also a lot of Frenchmen there as well. So it's getting pretty crazy. It's a good atmosphere, good vibe. These players are putting on a show. All right, 40-15. Good serve. All right, Fonzie. He's up 2-1 in the final set. Cam, do you have a dog? Yes. She's asleep. All right. I don't know who's going to serve in this Eala match, but we'll find out in a second. All right. Who you got, chat? Who's winning this match? I said Eala in 3. But it really, Penko is such a wild card. Penko could play at a ridiculous level. She's beaten Swiatek easily before, many times before, to be honest, on a clay court. So is it going to be power Penko or is it going to be error-prone Penko? That's we got to find out. Eala just needs to defend. If she can defend, maybe she can draw the errors. But Penko also can go off. And she can go crazy. So, like, crazy in a good way. Like, good crazy. So, this is going to be interesting. First clay court match of the season for Penko as well. So, that's also an interesting thing. We've seen a lot of players struggle this week on the men's side after playing hardcore tennis for a while. To transition onto the clay hasn't been easy. So, is that going to be a problem for Penko? We'll find out. We will find out all of these things. All right, Fonzie's got 2-1. By the way, they're showing somebody rowing a boat in the harbour. God, that was cinematic. Shout out to the camera drone controller on that one. That was a great cinematic shot from the drone. All right, here we go. Fonseca's got the lead 2-1. Penko Eala are about to start. And we are ready to go. Eala's going to serve first. Eala will serve first. See, there she is. All right. Eala with a serve. Winner plays Ruse, who won earlier today against Yastremska. There's a bit of fun now. Oh, that goes out by Penko. 15-love. 15-love. As Eala serves again. Into the forehand of Penko. Penko hits it wide. 30-love. 30-love. Also 30-love for Rinderknech. As the backhand return from Penko goes in the forehand of Eala. That's a winner. I tell you, a hell of a start for Eala. 40-love. 40-love Eala. $40 is going to serve down the tee, the forehand of Penko, but that's an ace from Eala. All right. That's how you start a match. 1-love. Great start from Eala. Fonseca Eala in the same window. I know, right? Absolute dream. But then also a nightmare because people are going to be like, yelling at clouds. Why are they so popular? It's okay. Don't worry about it. You follow your players, let them be, you know? There's plenty of players. You can go be a fan of somebody else. It's fine. All right, Penko, she's going to serve. This is going to be a big part of her game, obviously. As Rinderknech holds 2-0. Final set. Eala for the win. Yeah, Eala with an ace that's a huge start. Great start. All right, Penko serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Eala. Eala hits wide. 15-love. Why did Eala become the favorite after one game? I have no idea. That's crazy. Did she? All right, Penko serves a fault, second serve. Second serve, Penko. As the return goes out by Eala. Or was it a double fault? No, 30 love. $15 love here for Fons. As the backhand return goes into the backhand. Fonseca up the line. It's a good shot. Slice goes in from Rinderknech. Oh, volley in the net by Fonzie, and it's 15-all. As Penko comes to the net and puts that away for 40 love. Yeah, mate, the odds were Eala 260, and now it's 196. Really? That's interesting. That is interesting. All right, nice forehand from Penko. Penko power right there. All right. As Penko serves again. Zverev in danger? I thought Zverev was winning. Didn't he come back? All right. Penko, I think, hits it long, and it's 40-15. As Fonseca goes to 30-15. All right. 30-15 for Fonseca. Zverev did come back. It's 5-all. Okay, there you go. Penko with a drop shot. Eala gets there, but Penko puts away the winner. Just Penko, by the way, saying to the umpire, that bounced twice. You got to call that double bounce. Wow, Penko's getting into it already. Penko saying, hey, umpire, that bounced twice. She didn't get that. You better be ready. And the coach is like, let's go. Or is that the boyfriend? I think it says coach. It's coach. I thought her boyfriend had didn't Penko's partner have all the tattoos too? Or is that somebody else? Anyways, she's catching the umpire already. She's like, hey, you watching this match? What's up? 15 love. Another ace from Eala. Okay, serve butt. Okay. Eala's just acing everybody. Well, Penko. Is Zverev serving for the match? Is that what I just saw? Did Zverev break? Here we are talking about Zverev being a terrible pick, and now he's about to win the match. So, hey, you're welcome. Morven, you're saved. Saved. Backhand in the net by Eala, and it's 15-all. $15-all. All right, return from Penko into the back of Eala off the tape, but no, Penko hit it out. And she is not convinced. She's like, Hawkeye, how dare you? 30-15. All right, 30-15. By the way, 1 in the chat if you're actually here, 2 in the chat if you're lurking, 3 in the chat if you're MIA. All right, good forehand there from Penko, but just went wide. It's 40-15. I want to get a vibe of what's going on. Who's at work? Who's lurking? Who's not at their keyboard right now and just ran back and went 3 and then ran away? And who is actually here and engaged and ready to go? Not married. You don't have to be engaged. That's fine. Look, he'll propose eventually, or she'll propose. You propose to her when you feel you want to. You don't have to do it now. Not because I said it. You can propose to whoever you want, whenever you want. It's your decision. It's your life. Is that another ace? Hello? All right. Eala, 2-1. Eala just stretching her legs out. We saw that yesterday. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, Rinderknech 15 love. Fonzie's got the lead 3-2 final set. Winner plays somebody. Berrettini. As Rinderknech serves. A fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Forehand of Rinderknech. The backhand of Fonseca. He shanks it wide. 30 love. I'm in the chat and ready to go and possibly marry you, Cam. I'm married. So, sorry. Somebody already put a ring on it. Sorry. I'm taken. 30 love. Plenty of fish in the sea, though. You'll be fine. 30 love. As Rinderknech serves again. The return goes back into Rinderknech. Forehand from Fonseca goes long, and it's 40 love. Cam is a wonderful husband. I know I have a wonderful wife, but yeah. Okay. $40 love. As a volley from Rinderknech, too good. 3-0, final set. All right, Penko to serve. 2-1 Eala. As Penko says back to Eala. Return goes back to Penko. Eala 4 on the stretch. Penko wins the point. 15 love. And again, we talked about this yesterday with Eala's movement on clay. It's not quite there. Like on that point, for example, you can tell somebody who's naturally good on clay or naturally comfortable on clay, they slide into their shots. Somebody who's not used to playing on clay will not do that. As Penko thought that was wide, but Hawkeye said no, 15-0. You'll see somebody who's good on clay, like naturally good moving on clay, they'll slide into the shot. They won't hit the ball and then slide, right? Or they won't it won't look weird. It will be a smooth move, right? Eala doesn't have that yet. She struggles with that movement side. But she's not the only one. A lot of players struggle with the movement on clay. It's part of the hard part about moving from clay to hard courts to clay. You got to figure that out, right? Anyway, it's 15-30. Penko in the net. Penko's making errors, though. This helps. All right, 15-30. Penko in trouble. Yeah, looking for that early break. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Penko. Eala with a slice on the stretch. Penko backhand cross court. Eala with a forehand on the stretch. In the net. And again, if you watch that point, if you're watching live, you can see that Eala, she'll hit the ball and then slide. Right? Whereas the best clay courter, Swiatek, for example, she will slide as she's going for the shot, which is hard to do. That's not easy to do. That's a skill that doesn't get talked about because we just don't mention it very often. 30-0. Fonseca holds, by the way, 4-3. All right, Penko in trouble. 30-0. It's hard to understand as somebody who trained at the Nadal Academy. Not really, because the Nadal Academy have a lot of hard courts. And she probably did train on clay, but she probably learned most of the tennis on hard courts. I mean, in the Philippines, I don't think they would have had too many clay courts. And then Rafa Academy, I don't know when she went to the academy, but I don't think she was born at the academy. So why would it? I don't think it's that hard to understand. Philippines don't have many clay courts, I'm guessing. And then by the time she went to the academy at whatever age, 16, 17, whatever, she probably wasn't. And again, the academy's not a clay court venue. It's got a lot of hard courts. I don't know why people think Rafa Nadal equals clay is just normal. Like, there's clay courts there, but they wouldn't be playing on clay courts every day. Like the majority of the facility would be hard court, I would guess. Indoors, probably, because so they can play, they don't have rain delays, right? They don't have to worry about the weather. Anyways, 2-0, Penko survives. As the return goes into the backhand of Eala. Forehand from Penko. Again to the back of Eala. Penko backhand to the forehand of Eala. But Eala hits it wide. And it's love 15. Love 15. As Eala serves again. Into the forehand of Penko. Forehand from Eala goes long. Penko just overpowered her then. All right, love 30. Love 30. Chance for Penko to get a break point here. All right, we're going to serve. Into the backhand of Penko. Forehand from Eala to the forehand of Penko. Eala backhand on the stretch. Penko drop shot. Is in the net. Well, that was a let-off for Eala, 15-30. Why are people saying Zverev is cooked and then he's got match point? God, Zverev looks terrible, but he's winning. Like, I get it. You can look terrible and win, but I mean, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself if he wins because he was getting his ass kicked. Did he just win? I can hear crowd. Did he just win? I can hear crowd. Or did Garin save a match point? I heard crowd. Rinderknech with a volley. Too good. 30 love. Is it a forehand from Eala to the back of Penko? Penko hits it wide. 30-all. Garin saved match point. Okay, that's why the crowd went crazy. I can hear that crowd. Or did Mahatch just win the first set? Is that what I just heard? Did Mahatch just win the tiebreak and that's what that cheer was? Something happened. All right, 30-all. Return from Penko? No, that's a fault from Eala. Second serve. Morven, I can't imagine. You're on a roller coaster that won't stop. As Penko hits a return. Out, 40-30. I tell you, Penko is giving away 3 points. And Eala is 40-30 up. 40-30 Eala to get the lead again. She serves a fault. Second serve. By the way, chat, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like the video as well. We're almost at 500 likes for the Eala match. Also nearly at a couple of hundred likes for the Fonseca match. Also, we're nearly at 293. All right, 40-30. Serving to the front of Penko. Return winner from Penko. That's going to happen. Deuce. There's Rinderknech backhand. Goes into the backhand of Fonseca. Slice is good. Rinderknech gets there but puts it wide. Fonzie's got 30-all. Fonzie to get the break and then serve for the match if he can put together a couple of points. 30-all. As Eala serves a deuce, a fault. God, that first serve percentage is going to be crucial for Eala because if she misses first serves, Penko will punish her. Penko loves a second serve return. Second serve now, the backhand of Penko. Return goes backhand of Eala. Penko forehand. Goes long and Eala gets to advantage. 30-all here for Rinderknech. She serves. To the backhand of Fonseca. Rinderknech gets it. He thought it was out, and Fonzie hits a winner. Rinderknech thought it was out. And Fonzie punished him. 30-40. Break point Fonz. As Eala serves another fault. Second serve. Second serve in the back of Penko. Return up the line. Too good. Deuce. As Rinderknech serves. Into the back of Fonseca, and then the volley. Too good by Rinderknech. Great play. Great play. Serve and volley play, crucial. God, he's got some clean volleys. I tell you, he might have one of the best serve volley games going around. I mean, he has got some clean serve volley tennis. All right, Penko with a good win-up or good forehand, and she's got a break point, Penko, to get the break. All right, advantage Penko. As Eala serves. A fault. Just missed. Second serve. I don't think Eala's hit a first serve in for a while. What happened to Nil? Oof, don't ask. Second serve to the back of the Penko. Return is in the net. And Eala gets back to deuce. Jeez, Penko is letting Eala get away with these as Fonseca. Great play to get another break point. The Brazilian's going nuts. I love it. I love that. This is so good for tennis chat. Having Fonseca bring back Brazil into the tennis circles, I love it. Like, they haven't had someone to cheer for like 25 years. And now Brazil are like, we're back, baby. And then you got Philippines coming into tennis for the first time, getting nuts. I love it. This is great for the sport. I mean, Brazil is a sleeping giant for ages. And now Fonseca's like, hey, come with me. We're going to win some things. Rinderknech serves. A fault. Second serve. Chance for Fons to break. Serve to the front of Fonseca. Good return. As Rinderknech gets it with the backhand. Forehand from Fons. Rinderknech backhand again. The backhand of Fonseca. Rinderknech backhand in the net. Oh, the racket's gone. Rinderknech throws the racket in the ground and gives a death stare to the coaches. Now Fonzie going to serve this match. 5-3. All right. Eala holds, by the way. 3-2. Rinderknech went nuts. I think somebody might have yelled in the middle of that point, so I think maybe he was agitated at that too. I think I heard somebody make a noise in the middle of that point. And that is annoying. Hey, Zverev won. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. He's going to play Sinner. We all know that. That's what's going to happen, right? Never in doubt. By the way, Zverev plays Bergs, right? He should win that. Wait, hang on. Could Fonseca play Zverev? Actually? All right, Fonseca serving the match. Yeah, Morvan, are you okay? Somebody check on Morvan. As Rinderknech in the net with a forehand. 15-love. The team isn't dead. The team lives for now. 2.5 hours played. I'm glad we watched this match, chat. It's been good. I'm glad we watched it. We made a last-minute decision to watch it. Always good to watch a banger. As we had a drop shot from Rinderknech. Sliced down the line from Fons, but Rinderknech puts away that forehand. He hit the drive volley from the baseline. 15-0. You know Bergs has a 9.9 forehand rating. Okay, then just hit it to his backhand. Easy. Done. Win. Zverev wins. Hits it to the backhand. Doesn't need even to go there. How do you join the Fantasy League team? You click the link and you put the code in the link. Put the code in the... there should be a thing at the top of the page that says Join League. Click that and then put the code in and you should join. All right, Penko backhand to forehand with Eala. Good defense from Eala, but Penko puts it away. Yeah, Eala just struggling to move. She's just struggling to sort of get her feet right. Changing directions on clay is a lot different. It's just a different move. It's like playing tennis on an ice rink, right? It's slippery. So it's a little bit different. It's a lot different to playing on a hard court. Penko forehand up the line. Eala gets it back. Penko forehand cross court. goes out, I think. Yeah, 15-all. Fonseca 30-all. 2 points away. 30-all. As Fonseca serves again. Down the tee, the back of the Rinderknech. Return goes long. Fonzie's got match point. 40-30. To get to the third round, play Berrettini tomorrow. We know that's going to be fun. That'll be on center court too. That's going to be a fire match. Probably first match tomorrow as well. And second match point. Serving to the back of the Rinderknech. Return. Goes out and Fonzie wins. As he punches his chest. Ha ha. All right. Fonz gets the win. And he's going to take on Berrettini. Rinderknech giving a little bit of a pep talk, giving a little bit of a chat. All good. Fonzie wins. And he keeps himself in this tournament. Zverev is also lurking in a quarterfinal potentially. Love the energy of Fonz. He is fired up. And this crowd is fired up. We're fired up. Everyone's fired up. All right. Love that for Fonz. Good win, too. I mean, Rinderknech was starting to really, really test him. 15-30, by the way. Penko is just hitting all the errors and being overly generous for to Eala. Giving Eala lots of chances. All right, serve again from Penko. We'll double fold again. 15-40. We got 2 break points here for Penko. That's for Eala. Against Penko. Cool shirt, Cam. Thank you. It's Good Charlotte. Favorite Good Charlotte song? Go. What's your favorite good? It's Dance Floor Anthem, right? 15-40. As Penko serves. Another fault, man. This serve has disappeared. None? That's the wrong answer. 15-40. Second serve into the back of the Eala. Return the forehand to Penko, who hits an easy winner up the line. And 30-40, one saved. We Believe. Good song. All right. For 30-40. Penko serves again. That's a fault. Second serve. Second serve, Penko. Eala steps in. As the backhand return goes to forehand of Penko. Eala back on the stretch. Penko, forehand up the line. Too good. And we get the deuce. All right, chat. Jump on over if you want to keep watching. Ostapenko versus Eala, but Fonseca gets a win. He gets it done in 3 sets. 2.5 hours as well. Good win. He plays Berrettini tomorrow. And we're probably going to watch that, so make sure you join us for tomorrow. But Fonseca gets a win in 3. All right, Penko forehand goes wide, and it's advantage Eala.